Hello and welcome to my podcast, full on self motivation, a passionate motivational podcast for you. This is your journey from aspiration to inspiration. Hey there, it's Nitya Rangarajan, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for another episode. And this is Sweets and Memories, Nostalgic Bites. I'm going to relive my childhood memories today. I want to whisk you away to a sweeter time in my life where a delightful treat held a special place in my heart. You might be wondering why I am giving this as a bonus episode and how is it really related to self motivation. But I would say this sweet, if I keep this as my reward for my work, I would definitely do that work. So this also served as a motivator for me. So that's why I thought, okay, let me put it in the bonus episode. Picture this. After a long, tiresome day at school, I found myself standing at the bus stop, eagerly awaiting the arrival of my route bus. That bus was like a celebrity to me. A simple reason is I didn't have to walk a mile to reach home if I managed to catch it. But there was a catch too. I had to wait for what seemed like forever. Sometimes the bus didn't come at all, and I had to catch other routes, getting home late. Since my parents were working, I had my house key with me, making me feel incredibly responsible, like a little grown up taking care of things. My father usually arrived around 7:30 p.m. and my mother would come home late. The best part was my father would bring us dinner, and guess what was the highlight of almost every day? The one and only sweet, milk Goa, also known as Palgoa. He used to get it from Arvind in Chennai, and let me tell you, that sweet was no ordinary treat. Milk Goa, we call it that way, and it has a grainy texture prepared by condensing milk and adding sugar towards the end. The sweet's light brown color was an invitation to delight, and it was considered quite special, served during weddings and festivals. But at wedding, we only got a spoonful, and you won't believe it, the taste of that one spoonful would make my tongue dance, leaving me longing for more until the wedding was over. Even now, I can almost taste that delectable sweetness lingering on my tongue. It's like magic. As I talk about it, I can even see the blue and white striped oven packet in my mind. Oven has changed the packet's shape, color, and design now, but back then it was a symbol of joy and happiness for me. We used to share the sweet among us in the family, but I would get a larger share because I liked it the most, and others were not a big fan of that. The moment I unwrapped the butter paper that held my precious milk Goa, the room would fill with a pleasant smell, and I couldn't resist taking a bite, quicker than a computer's processing speed. Let me tell you, that sweet was so inviting that the mere mention of it would trigger a strong desire to get it immediately, unwrap it, and relish it by hand rather than with a spoon. I wanted to savor every single bite of that magical treat. And you know what? I didn't have any competition for my share of the sweet. Luckily for me. But hey, if there were, I wouldn't hesitate to buy them a separate packet to protect my beloved treasure. As I reflect on this sweet, I realize that it is not just the taste that matters, it is the memories it left behind. When my father came home and opened his bag, the sight of that 100-gram sweet brought with it 100 different memories. And you know what else? It marked the arrival of my father home, unknowingly triggering the excitement that my mother would soon be home too. As time passed, I learned to make the sweet at home, and I even toyed with the idea of opening a shop dedicated solely to it. But my friends wisely warned me that I would be the only customer and seller there. A sweet notion, but not practical, they said. Even now, my mother surprises me by making this sweet, though I insist she needn't take so much trouble for my sake. But I must say, whenever it's made at home, the whole house is filled with that mesmerizing sweet smell. It brings back memories of my dear grandmother, who used to boil milk for many of us, and waiting for our turn to drink it was a divine experience, and the aroma of boiling milk was quite similar to that of making palgua. This sweet was remarkable. It brought home a lot of happy moments. It's become a regular visitor in my dreams, I would say. And the moment I see it there, I start drooling and I try to get it as soon as I can. More than the taste, I'm excited about the memories it brings back. And thanks to Palgova or Milgova for gracing my life with such precious treasures. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll catch you soon in the next episode. See you. Bye bye.